Hello BJD fans, I'm Venetica, and this is part 1 of my SoulDoll female NO body review. Part 1 covers posing ability, part 2 covers aesthetics. It's a photo gallery with text commentary. If you'd like to check that out, the link is in my description. Our model here is Arina. She's 43 centimeters, which is MSD size. Now right off the bat you might notice something special and unique about her body, and it's not those. It's the fact that she has no tension line showing. NL stands for no line. This is SoulDoll's third female MSD body, and this is the only one where they set out to accomplish this. I had to pay a little extra for this body, and I think it was totally worth it. So we'll start with her head cap. Standard S-hook in there. Her knot is located in her torso, making restringing a little difficult. Another thing to mention about her stringing is that SoulDoll chose to string her legs separately, which does cause an issue. I have heard reports of someone who restrung her the traditional way and it worked out fine. She has her name in there. Held on by magnets. She has pretty decent range in her neck. She can move it pretty far back and forward. Her shoulders do need a little bit of sueding because they're kind of dangly. SoulDoll really tried to minimize the hole showing here, and for the most part you're not going to be able to see it, but it's not completely avoidable either. Her elbows are double jointed, and they have this little ledge here which locks it into place, which is pretty cool. So you can bend it that far, or if you want to bend it all the way, oops. And there's still no string showing, so it still looks pretty good. Her wrists are pretty limited. They can turn, but they can't really move very far back or forward. They can move side to side a little bit. She has an underbust joint. She can't really move very far back, and it doesn't really want to stay anyway. But she is a surprisingly good sloucher. It clicks into place. I think that looks pretty good, with no gap showing either. Her side-to-side motion is very fluid. And I think that looks pretty good for an underbust joint. No waist joint. I would consider these femoral joints since they're placed so low. The issue that I mentioned with her legs being separately strung is that there's nothing to really hold them up. They just want to fall down. To remedy this, SoulDoll put these ledges here, which is really nice because it keeps them up. She can sit at a 90-degree angle. But one thing that I noticed about these is that if you try to lift just one leg, it'll fall right back down. So that's an issue. I'm sure sueding would help in that area, but still, pretty limited. She can't move it very far back, and she can't even twist her thighs. Her knees are double jointed just like her elbows, and they have the same ledge system. That looks really good. Her ankles are similar to her wrists, but they can't turn. Can't move very far back, but they can move very far forward. Another thing about her legs being separately strung is that they just automatically want to cross down here, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So I really like the NO body, I like the idea behind it. I wish it had a little more mobility here. That's my real complaint. So that's it for part 1. If you'd like to check out part 2, the link is in my description. Thank you for watching.